challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, the front court is Tate and Smith. Green is out there with Porter. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. So Memphis will get the first possession. Brooks outside. Payne against Porter. Unloads from 9. Adams down low. Şengün covering. Brooks against Porter. Goes up again, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Morant.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
No good on that one.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected 2nd overall in 2021.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Now here's Adams over Green. Here's Jackson. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Tate the pass to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times, nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Now here's Jackson, and he just worked New York in that last game. Over Porter, and Jackson gets it to go.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
A nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here is Porter. Last game, 26 points. Tate with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Tate the pass to Green. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks kicks to Morant. Lobs it up there for Brooks. It's stolen by Smith. Over in the corner, Green. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Morant. Last game he had 28 points. Adams outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Morant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Porter in the corner. Back to Green for three. Buries it from three-point range.
With a hand in his face, Green, well, that's just nothing.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Brooks. Back to Bain. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Adams' shot is good.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
There's Green with the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Knocked loose. Smith against Jackson. Smith the pass to Şengün. And they pick up two. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
The pass to Adams. The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Tate, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. There's Morant. Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. Takes it from 10. Here's Jackson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Green dishes to Smith. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And Tate gets it to go.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Rockets on defense. It's a 5-point game. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's Şengün. That misses off the backboard. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson passes to Adams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Adams has got his second bucket tonight.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Green finds Smith. Here's Jackson, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Rockets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. The Rockets with another miss. And for Memphis, they're shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Brooks misses. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Tate. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Brooks. Here's Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Brooks against Tate. Back to Porter. Rocket 6. To the left side wing. Tate, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Marjanovic checked in for Şengün. Marquise Chris comes in for Smith. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tate. And it's Josh Christopher in for Porter. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. And it's Green in for Bain. And the rejection by Clark. Green inside the three-point line. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He set some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
This hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here's Green. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Clark finds Morant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Marquise Chris did not like that.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
Gordon against Brooks. To end the drought. And it's Gordon missing. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Here's Marjanovic following the score by Memphis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
David Nwaba is checked in for Eric Gordon. Both good from the line that time. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Tillman, and he misses his first shot of the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Christopher. The Rockets with another miss. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 19-6 run. Green kicks to Morant. It's stolen by Green. Passes to Christopher. Pass to Nwaba. And here is Green. With the...
Oh, my goodness.
Man,
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Memphis moving that ball around. Kicks it to Morant. Fires the three. The rebound by Marjanovic. Rockets trailed by 6. Green passes to Chris. Here's Green. To the paint. Here's Christopher. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
For the Rockets, Garuba's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Chris. Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Tyus Jones comes in for Danny Green.
One shot.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 3-point lead. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Picked off in midair. To the middle. And it's Martin missing.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now, here's Green. He has 5. Martin kicks to Nwaba. From the paint. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant with a wide-open look. And it's off from three-point range. Right side, Martin. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Rockets trailed by 5. So on the floor for Memphis. Payne and Williams are your wingmen. Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Jones in at the 1. Now here's Porter. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Martin the pass to Garuba. Porter looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Now, here is Martin. Over Jackson. They shoot again. The fadeaway. Garuba the pass to Martin. Outside, Porter. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Now here's Jackson. It's good. Jackson's got 8.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Back to Porter. Outside, Martin. Jacks up a 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Here's Tate. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Here's Gordon. Sinks that one from the post. Gordon's got his first points of the game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And again, Jaren Jackson. 12 points for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. Smith comes in for Martin. Here's Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. And that one, good. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's got to frustrate the defense. Porter Jr. finding a way to score despite the aggressive coverage.
Chandler kicks to Bane. Chandler scanning the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And the first one drops. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now, here's Tate, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Releases. Smith trying to break loose. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
There's the pass to Bane. And Adams kicks to Green. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. Chandler, the pass to Bane. Count the basket. Bane's got his first points of the night.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Bounce pass Tate. Smith the pass to Porter. Over Chandler. Porter, no luck.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Adams. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Adams, and Adams sends it back. And stolen by Şengün. Outside, Porter. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Jackson. Smith finds Şengün. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Pass to Tate. Lets it go with a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Bain against Gordon, and he comes up with the deuce. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gordon the pass to Porter. In the corner, Tate with it. No good on the triple. Grizzlies have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Takes a 3. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Gordon kicks to Tate. And there's the pass to Porter. Another miss by Houston.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Bain passes to Chandler. Now here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A 3-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Free throw good, Green. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Christopher. Green deciding where to go with it. Nwaba with it. Now Green defending. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good, Morant's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Green kicks to Nwaba. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Green passes to Chris. Here's Christopher. Adams defending. Christopher, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Bain. Brooks with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trailed by 18. Passes it to Nwaba. Pass to Christopher. Will it go? Cans it from downtown. Christopher's got his second basket of the night.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
The pass to Bain. Adams trying to free himself up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Marjanovic checked in for Smith. And Memphis also making a switch. Tillman's checked in.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Here's Christopher. He's got 6. Pass to Chris. And here's Nwaba. Six on the shot clock. Passes it to Marjanovic. Lays it up off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Christopher, that's good.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And a wide open look for Bain. His three-pointers off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Nwaba. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks. He drains the quick shot. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Pass to Christopher. 1:21 left in the second quarter. The pass to Marjanovic. Outside, Green. Shoots over Morant. And it's Green missing.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Jackson misses. Rockets trailed by 16. Pass to Nwaba. No good that time. Morant with some nice D. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
Lobbed up there for Green. Stolen by Jackson. Inside, Tillman. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Green. He has 5. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Nwaba. The Rockets again can't hit. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Grizzlies just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Jaren Jackson Jr. just been playing terrific basketball in this one. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 3 blocks. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Kevin Porter is out there with Green, and it's Tate in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas.
A lot to like about Green's game. Best part, he is a shot maker.
Outside, Bain. Here's Brooks. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Now here's Morant for 3. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got 11 points.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Now here's Tate. And he makes that one. Tate's only got his 3rd basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's the floater. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here is Smith. Tate the pass to Green. Porter in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Bain kicks to Jackson. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. And then Morant slams it in.
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
You know we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
The kick out to Porter. Looking to end the run. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got 8 points. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
For the Rockets, Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Smith, and it's Gordon in for Green. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bain. And stolen by Şengün. Tate the pass to Şengün. Over Brooks. And finished off by Martin.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Outside, Jones. Brooks the pass to Clark. He kicks it to Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 16.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Porter passes to Tate. Back to Porter. Passes it to Martin. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Morant. And it's Martin missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Jones. It's stolen by Tate. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. There's the three. And another three for Houston.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Memphis leading by 20. Brooks outside. At the top of the key, Clark. And Jones has it in the corner. Over Gordon. Jones, no luck. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Martin, the pass to Gordon. Again, the Rockets score.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 13-3 run. And the pass to Gordon. Pass to Şengün. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Brooks. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss things.
Porter, no luck.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Morant. Brooks against Martin. Back to Morant. Over Porter. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Porter finds Gordon. Now Tate, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Garuba's checked in, and David Nwaba is subbed in for Tate. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Brooks, and it's Green in for John Morant. Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rockets trailed by 20. Outside Gordon. Knocks it loose. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Christopher. He's got 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies? And he makes the first.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
And Memphis making a change here. Chandler's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does, all due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this dude could be a standout.
And it's Green, missing. Rockets trailed by 21. Outside Gordon. Now the pass to Garuba. Over Chandler. Here's Şengün. It's deflected, and he gets it back. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Tillman passes to Chandler. Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Christopher. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And it's Nwaba missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by Memphis. Passes it to Christopher. Shoots from 12. Here's Şengün. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
That's tipped. Now, here's Nwaba, headed by Green. Nwaba gets the bucket. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. Chandler finds Green. Here's Williams. Chandler with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Chandler down low. Williams passes to Chandler. On the wing, Jones lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 5 points so far.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Garuba. Now, here's Nwaba. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Şengün. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Williams. And it's Bane in for Tyus Jones. And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. Here's Chandler. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Şengün. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Green.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
The Rockets have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Bane, plenty of space. Good, great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away, we'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. Now here's Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bain. Bain's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Tate. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Here's Adams following the score by Houston. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Green bounce pass. Passes to Tate. Here's Chris. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
The Rockets' shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Bain. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant with it. Now Smith defending. And that one's good. Morant.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Porter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it's good, 2 points.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Porter dishes to Smith. The shot from the low post is good.
And just trying to contest that shot, the defender actually catches part of Smith, but he gets rid of the ball so quickly.
Morant drives in. Cans the 12-footer. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Tate finds Green. Four on the shot clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Martin's checked in for Smith. David Nwaba comes in for Tate. And it's Josh Christopher in for Green. Now here's Jones. Porter with the steal. And finished off by Porter.
There's the limp from Kevin Porter. Doing it, guys, defensively.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The jump hook. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
There's the pass to Christopher. And here's Chris. Nwaba with it. Here's Porter. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Chris. Gordon comes in for David Nwaba. And Jalen Green subbed in for Josh Christopher.
One shot.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Green passes to Martin. And the rejection by Clark. Over in the corner, Williams. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Kept alive. Porter lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 19 points.
Tenacious play by Porter, cleaning up the offensive glass and sending it right back.
Outside, Jones. Adams outside. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Williams against Gordon. At the elbow, Martin. Knocked away. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Good work there as it goes.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Gordon. Pass to Martin. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could, before long, have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Back to Jones. Adams outside. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Martin. Dishes it to Gordon. Over Jones. And it's Gordon missing.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. He did a good job of taking care of the ball in the first half, but he's been pretty sloppy since the break with it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Garuba's checked in, and David Nwaba is subbed in for Porter. Now here's Green. Passes it to Nwaba. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
No good on the free throw for the Rockets. Marjanovic checked in for Martin, and it's Josh Christopher in for Eric Gordon. And Memphis also making a switch. Tillman, he's checked in for Clark. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Guarded by Marjanovic. Pass to Adams. Over Nwaba. And again, Memphis no good. Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Green finds Nwaba. And here is Marjanovic. He's guarded by Chandler. Marjanovic down low. Chandler on him. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Now, here's Adams, and he gets the bucket. Adams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The pass to Tate. Out to Smith. Pass to Porter. Stolen. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Tate. He dishes it to Porter. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Passes it to Adams. Back to Morant. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Now, here's Tate. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. Great D that time from Bain. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Tillman. And Memphis turns it over again. Houston with a big group substitution here. Marjanovic checked in for Şengün. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Smith. David Nwaba is checked in for Tate. And it's Josh Christopher in for Kevin Porter. Here's Christopher. And the pass to Marjanovic. Outside, Green. Nwaba with it. Houston moving the ball around. Shot from 12. Christopher, no good. The Grizzlies shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pass to Green. Nwaba defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaren Jackson.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
They get the rebound, and Marjanovic with the slam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now, here's Green. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, Cauley Stein. Nwaba finds Cauley Stein. And here's Green outside. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.